So today's recitation will begin from part 29. This is chapter 73 Al-Muzammil, and we are going to start from verse 21. I request all the members to please follow along as we recite today, and kindly refrain from talking while the recitation of the Holy Quran is happening. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن ربك يعلم أنك تقوم أدنى من ثلثي الليل ونصفه وثلثه وطائفة من الذين معك والله يقدر الليل والنهار علم أن لن تحصوه فتاب عليكم فأقرأوا ما تيسر من القرآن علم أن سيكون منكم مرضى وآخرون يضربون في الأرض يبتغون من فضل الله وآخرون يقاتلون في سبيل الله فأقرأوا ما تيسر منه وأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة وأقرضوا الله قرضا حسنا وما تقدموا لأنفسكم من خير تجدوه عند الله هو خيرا وأعظم أجرا واستغفروا الله إن الله غفور رحيم. Surely thy Lord knows that thou stand up praying for nearly 2/3 of the night, and sometimes half or a third thereof, and also a party of those who are with thee. And Allah determines the measure of the night and the day. He knows that you cannot keep its measure, so He has turned to you in mercy. Recite then as much of the Quran as is easy for you. He knows that there will be some among you who may be sick, and others who may travel in the land seeking Allah's bounty, and others who may fight in the cause of Allah. So recite of it that which is easy for you, and observe prayer, and pay the zakat, and lend to Allah a goodly loan. And whatever good you send on before you for your souls, you will find it with Allah. It will be better and greater in reward, and seek forgiveness of Allah. Surely Allah is most forgiving, merciful. Surah Al-Mudassir. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya ayyuhal muddassir قم فأنذر وربك فكبر وثيابك فطهر والرجز فاهجر ولا تمنن تستكثر ولربك فاصبر فإذا نقر في الناقور فذلك يومئذ يوم عسير على الكافرين غير يسير ذرني ومن خلقت وحيدا وجعلت له مالا ممدودا وبنين شهودا ومهدت له تمهيدا ثم يطمع أن أريد كلا إنه كان لآياتنا عنيدا سأرهقه صعودا إنه فكر وقدر فقتل كيف قدر ثم قتل كيف قدر ثم نظر ثم عبس وبصر ثم أدبر واستكبر فقال إن هذا إلا سحر يؤثر إن هذا إلا قول البشر سأصله سقر وما أدراك ما سقر لتبقي ولا تذر لواحة للبشر عليها 19 وما جعلنا أصحاب النار إلا ملائكة وما جعلنا عدتهم إلا فتنة للذين كفروا ليستيقن الذين أوتوا الكتاب ويزداد الذين آمنوا إيمانا ولا يرتاب الذين أوتوا الكتاب والمؤمنون وليقول الذين في قلوبهم مرض والكافرون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا كذلك يضل الله من يشاء ويهدي من يشاء وما يعلم جنود ربك إلا هو وما هي إلا ذكرى للبشر. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful, O thou that hast wrapped thyself with thy mantle, arise and warn, and thy Lord do thou magnify, and thy heart do thou purify, and uncleanliness do thou shun, and bestow not favors seeking to get more in return. And for the sake of thy Lord do thou endure patiently. And when the trumpet is sounded, that day will be a stressful day. For the disbelievers, it will be anything but easy. Leave me to deal with him whom I created alone. And then I gave him abundant wealth, and sons abiding in his presence. and I prepared for him all necessary things. Yet he desires that I should give him more. Certainly not, for he has been hostile to our signs. I shall soon inflict on him an overwhelming hardship. Lo, he reflected and calculated. Ruin seized him. How he calculated. Ruin seized him again. How he calculated. Then he looked. Then he frowned and scowled. Then he turned away and was disdainful and said, "This is nothing but magic handed down. This is nothing but the word of man. Soon shall I cast him into the fire of hell. And what makes thee know what hellfire is? It spares not and it leaves not. It scorches the face. Over it are 19 angels, and none but angels have we made wardens of the fire. And we have not fixed their number except as a trial for those who disbelieve, so that those who have been given the book may attain to certainty, and those who believe may increase in faith, and those who have been given the book as well as the believers may not doubt, and that those in whose hearts is disease and the disbelievers may say, what does Allah mean by such an illustration? Thus does Allah adjudge astray whom He pleases and guides whom He pleases, and none knows the hosts of thy Lord but He, and this is nothing but a reminder for man. كلا والقمر والليل إذ أدبر والصبح إذا أسفر إنها لحد الكبر نذيرا للبشر لمن شاء منكم أن يتقدم أو يتأخر كل نفس بما كسبت رهينة إلا أصحاب اليمين في جنات يتساءلون عن المجرمين ما سلككم في سقر قالوا لم نكن من المصلين ولم نكن نطعم المسكين وكنا نخوص مع الخائزين وكنا نكذب بيوم الدين حتى آتانا اليقين فما تنفعهم شفاعة الشافعين فما لهم عن التذكرة معرضين كأنهم حمر مستنفرة فرت من قسورة بل يريد كل امرئ منهم أن يؤتى صحفا منشرة كلا بل لا يخافون الآخرة كلا إنه تذكرة فمن شاء ذكره وما يذكرون إلا أن يشاء الله هو أهل التقوى وأهل المغفرة. Nay, by the moon, and by the night when it retreats, and by the dawn when it shines forth. Verily, it is one of the greatest calamities. A warning to man, to him among you who wishes to advance or hand back. Every soul is pledged for what it has earned, except those on the right hand. They will be in gardens asking one another concerning the guilty ones, what has brought you into the fire of hell? They will say, we were not of those who offered prayers, nor did we feed the poor, and we indulged in objectionable talk with those who indulged therein. And we used to deny the day of judgment until death overtook us. So the intercession of intercessors will not avail them. Now what is the matter with them that they are turning away from the exhortation? As if they were frightened asses fleeing from a lion. Nay, every man among them desires to have open sheets of revelation given to him. Never, verily, they fear not the hereafter. Never, verily, this is an exhortation. Let him then who will remember it. And they will not remember unless Allah so please. He alone is worthy to be feared, and He alone is worthy to forgive. Surah Al-Qiyamah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. La uqsimu biyawmil qiyamah wa la uqsimu bin nafsil lawwamah. Ayahsabul insanu an lan najma'a izamah. Bala qadirin ala an nusawwiya banana. Bal yuridul insanu liyafjura amama. Yas'alu ayyana yawmul qiyamah. فإذا برق البصر وخسف القمر وجمع الشمس والقمر يقول الإنسان يومئذ أين المفر كلا لا وزر إلى ربك يومئذ المستقر ينبأ الإنسان يومئذ بما قدم وأخر بل الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة ولو ألقى معاذيره لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه ثم إن علينا بيانه كلا بل تحبون العاجلة وتذرون الآخرة وجوه يومئذ ناظرة إلى ربها ناظرة ووجوه يومئذ باسرة تظن أن يفعل بها فاقرة كلا إذا بلغت التراقي وقيل من راق وظن أنه الفراق ولتفت الساق بالساق إلى ربك يومئذ المساق فلا صدق ولا صلى ولكن كذب وتولى ثم فذهب إلى أهله يتمطى أولى لك فأولى ثم أولى لك فأولى أيحسب الإنسان أن يترك سدى ألم يكن نطفة مني يمنى ثم كان علقة فخلق فسوى فجعل منه الزوجين الذكر والأنثى أليس ذلك بقادر على أن يحيي الموتى. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. Nay, I call to witness the day of resurrection, and I do call to witness the self-accusing soul that the day of judgment is a certainty. Does man think that we shall not assemble his bones? Yeah, we have the power to restore his very fingertips, but man desires to continue to send forth evil deeds in front of him. He asks, when will be the day of resurrection? When the eye is dazzled, and the moon is eclipsed, and the sun and the moon are brought together. On that day, man will say, whither to escape? Nay, there is no refuge. With thy Lord alone will be the place of rest that day. That day will man be informed of that which he has sent forward and left behind. Nay, man is a witness against himself. Even though he puts forward his excuses, move not thy tongue with this revelation, that thou may hasten to preserve it. Surely upon us rests its collection and its recital. So when we recite it, then follow thou its recital. Then upon us rests the expounding thereof. Nay, but you love the present life, and you neglect the hereafter. Some faces on that day will be bright, looking eagerly towards their Lord, and some faces on that day will be dismal, thinking that a back-breaking calamity is about to befall them. When the soul of the dying man comes up to the throat, and it is said, who is the wizard to save him? And he is sure that it is the hour of parting. And one shank rubs against another shank in agony. Unto thy Lord that day will be the driving. For he neither accepted the truth nor offered prayers, but he rejected the truth and turned his back. Then he went to his kinsfolk, strutting along. Woe unto thee, and woe again. Then woe unto thee, and woe again. Does man think that he is to be left to himself uncontrolled? Was he not a drop of fluid emitted forth? Then he became a clot. Then he shaped and perfected him. Then he made of him a pair, the male and female. Has not such a one the power to raise the dead to life? Surah Az-Zuhr. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا إنا أعتدنا للكافرين سلاسل وأغلالا الأبرار يشربون من كأس كان مزاجها كافورا عينا يشرب بها عباد الله يفجرونها تفجيرا يؤفون بالنذر ويخافون يوما كان شره مستطيرا ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما واسيرا إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا إنا نخاف من ربنا يوما عبوسا قمطريرا فوقاهم الله شر ذلك اليوم ولقاهم نظرة وسرورا وجزاهم بما صبروا جنة وحريرا متكئين فيها على الأرائك لا يرون فيها شمسا ولا زمهريرا ودانية عليهم ظلالها وذللت قطوفها تذليلا ويطاف عليهم بآنية من فضة وأكواب كانت قوارير من فضة قدروها تقديرا ويسقون فيها كأسا كان مزاجها زنجبيلا عينا فيها تسمى سلسبيلا ويطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون إذا رأيتهم حسبتهم لؤلؤا منثورا وإذا رأيت ثم رأيت نعيما وملكا كبيرا عاليهم ثياب سندس خضرا واستبرق وحلوا أساور من فضة وسقاهم ربهم شرابا طهورا إن هذا كان لكم جزاء وكان سعيكم مشكورا. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful, there has certainly come upon man a period of time when he was not a thing spoken of. We have created man from a mingled sperm drop, that we might try him, so we made him hearing, seeing. We have shown him the way, whether he be grateful or ungrateful. Verily, we have prepared for the disbelievers chains and iron collars and a blazing fire. But the virtuous drink of a cup tempered with camphor, a spring wherefrom the servants of Allah drink, they make it gush forth, a forceful gushing forth. They fulfill their vow and fear a day the evil of which is widespread. And they feed for love of him the poor, the orphan, and the prisoner, saying, "We feed you for Allah's pleasure only. We desire no reward nor thanks from you. Verily, we fear from our Lord a frowning and distressful day. So Allah will save them from the evil of that day and will grant them cheerfulness and happiness. And He will reward them for their steadfastness with a garden and a raiment of silk. Reclining therein upon couches, they will find there neither excessive heat nor excessive cold, and its shades will be closed over them, and its clustered fruits will be brought within easy reach. And vessels of silver will be passed round among them, and also goblets of glass, bright as glass but made of silver, which they will measure according to their own measure. And therein will they be given to drink a cup tempered with ginger, from a spring therein named Salsabil. And there will wait upon them youths who will not age. When thou seest them, thou think them to be pearls scattered about. And when thou seest, thou wilt see there a bliss and a great kingdom. On them will be garments of fine green silk and thick brocade, and they will be made to wear bracelets of silver, and their Lord will give them to drink a pure beverage. This is your reward, and your labor has been appreciated.
إِنَّا نَحْنُ نَزَّلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْقُرْآنَ تَنزِيلًا فَاصْبِرْ لِحُكْمِ رَبِّكَ وَلَا تُطِعْ مِنْهُمْ آثِمًا أَوْ كَفُورًا واذكر اسم ربك بكرة وأصيلا ومن الليل فاسجد له وسبحه ليلا طويلا إن هؤلاء يحبون عاجلة ويذرون وراءهم يوما ثقيلا نحن خلقناهم وشددنا أسرهم وإذا شئنا بدلنا أمثالهم تبديلا إن هذه تذكرة فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه سبيلا وما تشاءون إلا أن يشاء الله إن الله كان عليما حكيما يدخل من يشاء في رحمته والظالمين أعد لهم عذابا أليما.
Surely we have revealed unto thee the Qur'an piecemeal. So wait patiently for the judgment of thy Lord, and yield not to anyone among them who is sinful or ungrateful. And remember the name of thy Lord morning and evening, and during the night prostrate thyself before him, and extol his glory for a long part of the night. Verily, these people love the present life, and they neglect the hard day that is before them. We have created them and strengthened their make, and when we will, we can replace them by others like them. Verily, this is a reminder. So whoever wishes may take a way unto his Lord, and you exercise your will, because Allah has so willed. Verily, Allah is all-knowing, wise. He causes whom He pleases to enter His mercy, and for the wrongdoers He has prepared a painful punishment. Surah Al-Mursalat. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. والمرسلات عرفا فالآسفات عصفا والناشرات نشرا فالفارقات فرقا فالملقيات ذكرا عذرا أو نذرا إنما توعدون لواقع فإذا النجوم طمست وإذا السماء فرجت وإذا الجبال نصفت وإذا الرسل أقتت لأي يوم أجلت ليوم الفصل وما أدراك ما يوم الفصل ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نهلك الأولين ثم نتبعهم الآخرين كذلك نفعل بالمجرمين ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نخلقكم من ماء مهين فجعلناه في قرار مكين إلى قدر معلوم فقدرنا فنعم القادرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نجعل الأرض كفاتا أحياء وأمواتا وجعلنا فيها رواسي شامخات وأسقيناكم ماء فراتا ويل يومئذ للمكذبين انطلقوا إلى ما كنتم به تكذبون انطلقوا إلى ظل ذي ثلاث شعب لا ظليل ولا يغني من اللهب إنها ترمي بشرر كالقصر كأنه جمالات صفر ويل يومئذ للمكذبين هذا يوم لا ينطقون ولا يؤذن لهم فيعتذرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين هذا يوم الفصل جمعناكم والأولين فإن كان لكم كيد فكيدون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful, by the angels who are sent forth with goodness, and then they push on with a forceful pushing, and by the forces that spread the truth, a good spreading. And then they distinguish fully between good and evil. Then they carry the exhortation far and wide, to excuse some and warn others. Verily, that which you are promised must come to pass. So when the stars are made to lose their light, and when the heaven is rent asunder, and when the mountains are blown away, And when the messengers are made to appear at the appointed time, for what day has the time of these happenings been appointed? For the day of decision. And what should make thee know what the day of decision is? Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. Did we not destroy the earlier peoples? We will know, cause the latter ones to follow them. Thus do we deal with the guilty. Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. Did we not create you from an insignificant fluid, and we placed it in a safe place for a known measure of time? Thus did we measure, and how excellently do we measure. Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. Have we not made the earth so as to hold the living and the dead? And we placed thereon high mountains, and gave you sweet water to drink. Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. Now move on towards that which you treated as a lie. A. Move on towards a shadow which has three sections, neither affording shade nor protecting from the flame. It throws up sparks like huge castles, as if they were camels of dim color. Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. This is a day when they shall not be able to speak, nor shall they be permitted to offer excuses. Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. This is the day of decision. We have gathered you and all the earlier peoples together. If now you have any stratagem, use it against me. Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. The righteous will be in the midst of shades and springs, and fruits such as they will desire. Eat and drink pleasantly as a reward for what you did. Thus surely do we reward those who do good. Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. Eat and enjoy yourselves a little while in this world. O rejectors of the truth, surely you are the guilty ones. Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. And when it is said unto them, bow down, they do not bow down. Woe on that day unto those who reject the truth. In which word then after this will they believe? Surah An-Naba. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Amma yatasa'alun 'anil naba'il 'azim الذي هم فيه مختلفون كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وحاجا وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء سجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا يوم ينفخ في الصور فتأتون أفواجا وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها بردا ولا شرابا إلا حميما وغساقا جزاء وفاقا إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا وكذبوا بآياتنا كذابا وكل شيء أحصيناه كتابا فذوقوا فلن نزيدكم إلا عذابا. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful, about what do they question one another? About the great event concerning which they differ. Nay, soon they will come to know. Nay, we say it again, they will soon come to know. Have we not made the earth a bed, and the mountains as pegs? And we have created you in pairs, and we have made your sleep for rest, and we have made the night as a covering. And we have made the day for the activities of life, and we have built over you 7 strong heavens, and we have made the sun a bright lamp, and we sent down from the dripping clouds water pouring forth abundantly, that we may bring forth thereby grain and vegetation, and gardens of luxuriant growth. Surely the day of decision has an appointed time. The day when the trumpet will be blown, and you will come in large groups, and the heaven shall be opened and shall become all doors, and the mountains shall be made to move and shall become as if they were a mirage. Surely hell lies in ambush, a home for the rebellious, who will tarry therein for ages. They will taste therein neither sleep nor drink, save boiling water and a stinking fluid, a meat requital. Verily they feared not the reckoning, and rejected our sins totally. And everything have we recorded in a book. Taste ye therefore the punishment. We will give you no increase except in torment. We will stop here today.